everyone, and welcome to my channel Scrapbook Drama, where I combine my two loves, watching various Asian ethnic dramas and scrapbooking. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks! Hi everyone, and welcome to this continuing series on the Eternal Love scrapbook. Last time I had worked on this particular spread. This time we're going to be working on one that is vertical, and I decided I wanted to focus on two particular scenes that were related. One having to do with when Xiao Tan is relegated to the storeroom and she has to embroider the mandarin ducks, even though she has no idea what a mandarin duck actually is. And then she discovers the Chu family secret. So based on the color scream, well, there is screaming involved, but based on the colors scheme, I chose this particular paper right here that I had already, and I cut it to fit the size of the book. This time I was smart, and I actually cut a piece of paper that I can use as a template from now on. And so I'm going to use this as the back of the paper of the page, and one side will have these two pictures, and I haven't exactly decided what I'm going to do yet when I paste these down in terms of decoration, but I know that on the other side I want to do a montage of all of these pictures. So when we first see the scenes involved with how Chu Xiao Tan is in the modern world and how she comes to be in Dongyu, Yue? It's hard for me to say, I apologize, but I'm practicing. When we first see these scenes and how she's pursued by the evil twins, as I call them, there's like a montage of different scenes. So I thought it'd be nice if I kind of did that with the page. So I've printed out different snippets of those scenes that kind of show, you know, how rushed everything feels and scary, and then that's when she discovers the room, which is similar to like the storeroom that she's in and on the previous page in the previous scene. And then this is when she sees the bed, you know, the infamous bed. And so here we have the two scenes of the bed, one where she first sees it, and then this is where there's a close-up. Wait, I think it's upside down. Yeah, this way, where she sees the bed, and then the characters light up, and we hear the saying that echoes throughout the series. But yeah, so it's gonna look something like this. It's just a very simple little montage. I don't think I'm gonna add anything to it, but I just have to be careful about how I'm kind of putting them together to make sure that it covers the page. The real sort of creativity piece will come with this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape these two down on this side, and then paste all of these down on this side. And then when I come back, I will have decided what I want to do creatively here, and I will show you all how I do that. Okay, so I'll see you in a sec. All right, so I pasted or taped everything down on this side the way I wanted it, and I think this is just how I'm going to keep it. I like that it's kind of like a montage look. I may later on decide to do something different, but for now this is how I like it. But on this side I want to do something a little bit more creative. So one thing I think I want to do is I'm going to tape them down in this fashion, maybe just straight, you know, across. And then I want to do sort of like a, let me move this over here. I want to use purple paper to represent like a ray of light coming out from the center here, moving onward. So I have the scrap paper here, and so what I'm going to do is, well, first move that out of the way. Okay, sorry, I had to pause there for just a second. Okay, so I'm going to grab my compass and my template here. Whoops. Let's move Kiki and Lala over a little bit. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to move, I'm going to put, my scrap piece of paper right about here, and I've marked where the middle is thereabouts. So it's a little, not exactly the middle, but it'll work for our purposes. So I put the picture where I think it's going to go, basically in the scrapbook, and I realize I don't want it to cover too much of her face, right? So I can move it up a little bit if I need to, so maybe about here. So I'm going to make a little mark here. I'm going to move the center of my compass to make sure it's right there, and sure enough, we do have a little hole that we can use. Whoopsies, I moved my compass. Gotta hold it down better. There we go. Okay, there we go. And now let me just erase the parts that I don't need. There we go. And okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, so now that I have that, I can remove these. And let's bring our friends over here, just so we can have something cute to look at while we work. I also have something cute on my pencil here that I put some stickers on. Why not? Some people say it's immature, but why not have cute things to look at while you work? I think it puts us in a better mood. Okay, so next what we're going to do is work on the rays of light that are going to come out. And the style that I'm looking for is going to roughly look something like this. Whoops, wow, why is my hand shaking? Sometimes I find that happens. I don't know why. Sometimes my hand is really straight, and then other times it just shakes. Like right now, I can't get it to go straight. I don't know why. Oh well. Okay, so it's going to basically be a little bit like a little mound right here, which we won't see. It won't have lines there, but then it's going to go like this. Okay, look what I found. A protractor, and coincidentally it is exactly the same size as the compass that I used. I could have just used this protractor. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that's fine. It actually works out nicely for us, so we're happy. We're okay. There we go. How big do I want these rays? I think I want them fairly big. Okay, so now I'm going to cut this out, and when I come back it'll be cut out. Okay, so I cut out that piece of paper and it looks like this, but then when I put it together with the picture, I realized it was kind of getting washed out with the purple in the back, and plus it just, I don't know, it looked too plain. So I found this piece of scrap paper, and I thought, it'd be kind of cool to just kind of put each one of these pictures in its own little sort of frame, and then that way it could be offset from the background a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut out each one in a little frame, tape it down, tape it on here, And then when I come back, I will show you what it looks like and then figure out something to do for this one in terms of some sort of accessory picture or something related to that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what it looks like all put together. I really like how it turned out, but I still want to put something right here, and then maybe a piece of dialogue here where Xiao Tan says, "Let's see what secret old man Chu has," or something like that, or maybe have that running this way. I still need to think about that, so while I do that, I'm going to stop the video, and then when I come back, hopefully I'll have a better idea. Okay, so this is the final spread and what it looks like. I decided to print out an image of the mandarin duck that Chu Tanner ends up embroidering for Xiao Tan, who's asked to actually embroider it, but Xiao Tan doesn't know what a mandarin duck is or how to embroider it. So I thought that might be cute to just kind of put right here. And then I added the line of dialogue where Chu Xiao Tan says, "Let's see what secret old man Chu has," when she opens up that secret compartment and the light shines, and then we enter into that montage scene of her in modern times, and we learn how she ended up in Dongyue. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and make a comment below if you have any questions or comments. Thanks.